Hey, everybody, another great weekend in store for you right here in downtown Las Vegas. Brian Blessing, scoresandodds.com. Always thrilled to be with you. Big college football games coming up on a Saturday, a lighter menu, but the games of massive importance. And, of course, a monster Sunday coming up in the NFL. Busy day of college basketball, the NBA, the NHL. So many opportunities on the wagering board. Always inviting you to check out our friends at oddsworthbetting.com with the featured pick of the day, and it is available to you right below this video. Let's talk about college football. On Saturday, right out of the gate, you get a noon Eastern kickoff. Texas and Baylor. Baylor is a 21-point favorite. We'll see if this Baylor team just goes up and down the field against Texas. Swoop's going to be the quarterback here for the Longhorns. Then you get New Mexico State against Louisiana Monroe. You still get these smaller games on the board where they might find value out there. And in that spot, Louisiana Monroe is a 1-point favorite. Is West Virginia walking into a hornet's nest at Kansas State? There's just something about Snyder as a home dog this time of year, and you're looking at West Virginia laying 6 points. Total on the contest is 57.5. Then we look at Southern Mississippi and Western Kentucky, the Conference USA Championship game. Track meet city, rain in the forecast, but it doesn't look like it's going to be windy. They're talking about showers. And this Western Kentucky team flew over the total in their game last week and frankly left a truckload of points on the board in the game with Marshall. And the Southern Mississippi team has been scoring points in bunches. That should be a track meet. Total on that game sitting 75, the Nevada consensus at the moment. Temple and Houston, interesting game. Good offense for Houston, and we know that this Temple defense has had a pretty good year. But then you get an interesting game in the Pac-12 championship with Southern Cal against Stanford. Now, there's a huge pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but the bizarre thing is both these teams are coming in what could be conceived as massive letdown spots, with USC taking on their arch rivals UCLA last week and Stanford getting the W in a hard-fought game with Notre Dame. Interesting spot here. Stanford, 4.5-point favorites. The total on the game is 58.5. What does it say about the SEC this year? Absolutely, it's telling you it's a down year. In the championship game, the SEC championship game, Bama, an 18.5-point favorite against a Florida team that just has no offense. Air Force and San Diego State. This is a pretty interesting Mountain West game. You got a great running attack from San Diego State and a good defense. The kid, Donnell Pumphrey, right out of Las Vegas here. We did his games on high school on TV here locally. The kid's flat out solid, and he's going to be an NFL player. And you get that interesting wishbone offense from Air Force, which can be difficult, but San Diego State's had success against it in the past, and you do get a relatively low total in this spot. San Diego State, a little less than a touchdown favorite in that game. And then the two big boys, North Carolina. Fedora says they're going to go for it, and that would mean lots of offense. Rain in the forecast against Clemson. Clemson, a 5-point favorite. Total on the game is 67.5. It would be absolute chaos. North Carolina wins this game. And then Michigan State and Iowa. And Iowa's just not gotten any love all year long. Michigan State, a 3.5-point favorite in this particular spot. The total on the game is 51.5. We're going to really have a good feel for who's going to be the Final Four in college football after what should be an entertaining Saturday. And oddsworthbetting.com doing their homework there for you. Do check out the feature pick of the day right below this video.